Through Summer League in the preseason, we've seen Gradey Dick do a lot of interesting off ball stuff, but we haven't seen him have a great shooting game yet. In the final preseason game, he shot 405 from three, and I kind of just want to dive into some of his defense, some of his off ball stuff, and of course the shooting. So, the first play, I do want to start on defense because I love this play and what it represents. So, Washington brings the ball up the floor. Gradey is in the weak side zone position, so he's responsible to split the difference between Cooks and Amorier. Cooks does a fantastic job here of dragging Gradey into the paint. Well-timed cut during the drive to open up the three-point shot in the corner. This is how you're supposed to work in a team concept as a cutter. But here's the thing. Gradey isn't just like a small, spindly shooter. And being 6'8 doesn't just mean that it's harder to block him on the offensive end as a shooter, but that if he's attentive on defense, his length can make the difference in some of these plays. He follows into the paint the way he's supposed to, but his length also intercepts this pass to the corner. This is a great read and a great interception. And here I just want to focus on Gradey. Nothing really happens in this play, but it's a great indicator of how he keeps the play alive. You can see he spies where the rebound's going to be, cuts his cut short, and then veers back and is like, okay, I'm going to try and keep this ball up. It doesn't pay off in this play, but it will later. And here, just a regular pick and roll. Malachi does a really good job to kind of get middle with the jump stop. And surprisingly, Precious Achiuwa draws the tag, which opens up the corner. And the Raptors didn't draw a lot of tags last year, so this is great news. And Gradey, who didn't shoot the corner three that well in college, hits a big one here. You also get some catch high, keep high stuff. It's just really quick release. And now here again, watch him hunt this rebound. And this actually turns into something, right? Like he finds it, taps it back out, and Jalen McDaniels cans a three. This is the great in-between stuff he's always doing. And here we have a Scotty and Precious pick and roll, which is supported by an off-ball action, a pin-in screen from Gradey for Jalen McDaniels. This isn't the most beautiful screening you've seen in the world, but it's effective, and he creates an open shot for his teammate, who cans it. And here the missed floater, you can see he's hunting that baseline rebound that we've seen him poke out or attempt to poke out before, only this time he allows his momentum to carry him into the open side of the court, and the offensive rebound is grabbed by who other than Javon Freeman-Liberty, who turns around to a perfectly relocated Gradey, who cans the triple. Again, catch high, keep high. This one, just like a simple little skip pass after getting cut off on the drive. It's nothing like super impressive, but it's also a pass that not every shooter has at his size. And then we get like a really great drive from Precious into a fairly packed paint and auto timing up this cut along with that. This is really wonderful basketball. It's tough to navigate that much clunk, and both these guys, just on their timing, were able to do it. And then this one, just a transition possession where Precious is beating his guy up the floor. Again, if you want to hear about Precious's game last night, feel free to go to raptorsrepublic.com, subscribe, and read my piece. It is on Precious Achiuwa, and Gradey just fills to the corner, cashes a triple. He did make one other three, but the TV feed, it is focused on Marquise Noel. They were talking about him, and they actually kind of missed the three. They just catch the very end of it, so you can't see the play that precedes it. So not a big deal to not have that. But these are small plays that create larger impacts, especially when you have dangerous shooting at the end of it. And even in the smaller things where his extra efforts and his nose for the ball can create better looks for other players. This is how you, if you don't shoot the ball that well, can still find your way to impact. And this is, as we see here, when you do shoot the ball well, you couple that with all the little things you do, you have a really impactful game. He was like a plus 30. So I just want to take some time to focus on like a fantastic Gradey game and just kind of walk through a little bit more of the minutia of it. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe over at raptorsrepublic.com. Helps keep us alive. It is very important for us. That's our business model. That's how we make these things work. If you want the most in-depth look at the Raptors, that's the place for it. Okay, thanks for tuning in with me. I've been Samson Folk. Just enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you.